'78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell to be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. Check it out, man. So, we all heard the news a few days ago. I gave this a few days before I talked about it. I wanted to see what the reaction would be from the boxing world, and I'm not impressed at all. The boxing world is trying to keep this a quiet situation, not trying to talk about it. A lot of the big boxing channels aren't talking about this story, and I'll tell you why in a minute here. So, for those who didn't know, there has been an investigation going on into doping in Russia, okay? Alexander Povetkin, former heavyweight contender, popped dirty several times back in the day. He popped dirty for Ostarine, he popped dirty for meldonium and other things, but he even was supposed to fight Deontay Wilder, but popped dirty for meldonium versus Deontay Wilder before the fight. So the fight got called off. The internet went wild and crazy. People online were blaming Deontay Wilder, calling him a coward for not wanting to fight a juiced up Alexander Povetkin. And you know what the excuse was? The people said online, oh, it was just a little bit in his system. Trace amounts in his system. Oh, Wilder's supposed to be this big knockout artist. Why can't he just go fight him? Povetkin's way smaller than Wilder, man. Just a little bit. It's just trace amounts. Right? This was the excuse from many people on YouTube. We're saying this stuff, calling Wilder and blaming him, calling him a coward. Wilder was awarded $4 million for Povetkin popping dirty. Right? But because the WBC decided that they were going to give Povetkin some type of pass or something, I don't know what they did. They said something like, oh, he didn't do it on purpose or some crap like that. Povetkin didn't have to get punished. He didn't have to lose $4 million. And he went on to make his biggest paydays of his career after that. So he got rewarded for cheating. Eddie Hearn kept Povetkin busy. Eddie Hearn, knowing Povetkin was a cheat, continued to get this man opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Povetkin won a lot of fights in that period. Now, for those who don't know, what happened is this. Because of their investigation into Russian doping, they found out that Povetkin was continuing to pop dirty for Ostarine. You understand? He was popping dirty for Ostarine. And it was being covered up by a Russian drug testing agency. So, what the boxing world has done now is removed 10 years of fights. 10 years of wins for Alexander Povetkin have been overturned. 10 years of them. So his knockout win over Dillian White gone. Right? All these wins, he was on Ostarine. I tried to tell y'all back then, you didn't want to listen. Y'all want to listen to people who got them echo chambers and tell y'all a bunch of nonsense. I told you way back then, the man was, once the dude get caught juicing, he's on the juice. Especially if you get caught twice. I mean, let it go, man. No, just a little bit. Well, it's just trace amounts. It's not enough to help you. It wasn't enough. All these people were magically doctors talking about what's not enough to help you. Unbelievable. So, Lou DiBella, who was working with Deontay Wilder at the time, he says steroid testing in boxing is an effing joke at the WBC boxing program included. WBC is subjective. We can do whatever we want. Rules were exactly the reason the court overturned the $4 million judgment of the jury. Effing cheater, steroid monster Povetkin was rewarded with his biggest career paydays thereafter. Rewarded by the WBC and boxing after being known as a cheat, or after being known to cheat. You can believe this cheater, piece of you-know-what, Povetkin, and the piece of blank around him. Can you believe this piece of blank sued me? Right? That's what he's trying to say. Forgive me, man. I got all these blanks up in here. I try to scribble out the curse words so I won't get in, no YouTube jail. But you get what I'm saying here. So, Lil DiBella is upset behind this, and he wants his money back. The money that was rewarded for him and Deontay Wilder, he wants it back. All right? And he has a point when it comes to the WBC. The WBC is very subjective. They pick and choose when they want to punish people. They have their clean boxing program for a reason, but then when somebody pops dirty, they act like they don't want to punish the person, or they want to try to give people passes and stuff like. It's like, what is this? What's the point of having the clean boxing program if you're just going to give people a slap on the wrist when they get caught cheating? Right? That's why people are saying it's a joke. So now, in recent years, Ryan Garcia just last year tested positive for Ostarine. And you had weirdos popping up all over the place. You had other YouTubers talking about how Ostarine, it doesn't make sense. Listen, man, I work out. I'm a bodybuilder. It doesn't make sense for a boxer to take Ostarine. Please shut up, please. We know you like Ryan Garcia, but please shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Boxers have been using Ostarine since it came out, Povetkin being one of them. So the fact that these people are coming out here acting like Ostarine has no effect in boxing is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Povetkin wasn't using this stuff for 10 years for no reason. So Ryan Garcia tested positive for Ostarine, and of course he had the same excuse Povetkin. Oh, it was trace amounts. Oh, contamination. Oh, I didn't do it on purpose. And I'm going to tell you something else. Ryan Garcia will pop dirty again. It may not be his next fight, but he will pop dirty again. And when he does, all these people that have been here defending him, saying that Ryan's not a cheater, it's a conspiracy, they're going to do the same thing the people who were defending Alexander Povetkin were doing. Nothing. They're going to disappear. Disappear and move on to the next person. All these people that was out here years ago defending Alexander Povetkin, where they at now? Where they at? Because I was arguing with him right here on this internet. Right here on this channel. Where they at now? Nowhere to be found. 10 years of cheating people. Think about the career-altering fights that he gave to people. Took people out of title contention. Cheated people. Now you got, I seen one UK website saying that they think all the fighters that fought Povetkin that are now getting their fights overturned should sue. They should sue. And I agree. You should. It's funny though. Now you recommending that they sue Povetkin, but when it was Ryan Garcia, you're acting like Devin Haney was, oh, I can't believe he's suing a guy for cheating him. I can't believe he's suing him for battery. Just because the guy cheated him? Come on, man. Get it back in the ring, man. So this is the corruption of the sport of boxing. It's sad, but this is what it is. Ostarine ain't going nowhere. Listen, people seeing what's happening with Ryan. Listen, people are going to continue to cheat, and it's not going to change until your favorite fighter gets severely hurt in boxing. That's the only way it's going to change. When there's a huge lawsuit by the surviving family on one of these fighters that get really hurt in the ring, and the guy tested positive, you watch and see what I tell you. That's when things going to change. Because as of right now, nothing going to change. There's no reason that Ryan Garcia, who just popped dirty last year, should be getting top billing, his biggest paydays. He hasn't had to go to rehab. He hasn't had to do nothing. And this is why boxing is what it is today. So what's to stop Ryan from cheating again? Another test? He got to do nothing the first time. All he got to do is say, oh, man, you know how they do when they cheat me, man. They cheat me, man. It's a conspiracy. It's because I'm trying to protect the children. Because I'm trying to protect the children, and that's why they cheat me, man. So, unfortunately, this is where we at. This is the state of boxing. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so you be notified when I drop a new video. Above all things, make sure y'all go check out the Patreon. Sign up today, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come over there and get some of that good game. We're up out of here, deuces.